Why Americans are moving from cities to suburbs, understanding the shift in modern living. Over the past few years, a significant shift has been happening in the way Americans choose where to live. The trend of moving away from bustling city centers to the quieter, more spacious suburbs is accelerating at a pace we haven't seen in decades. Once, living in a major city was seen as the ultimate goal for many people, offering convenience, culture, and career opportunities. But today, more and more Americans are trading in their urban lifestyles for the comfort and community of suburban living. In this video, we'll explore why this movement is gaining momentum, what's driving it, and how this shift is changing the landscape of housing and real estate across the country. Why are people leaving cities? The question on everyone's mind is, why are so many people leaving the cities they once loved? A few major reasons stand out, and they reveal a lot about changing priorities in American life. 1. Space and affordability. One of the most common reasons people leave big cities is the search for more space. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco are famous for their cramped, expensive apartments. In contrast, the suburbs offer larger homes with yards, space for families to grow, and room to breathe. The cost of living in cities has skyrocketed over the years, making it hard for families to justify staying when they could get more for their money in the suburbs. In cities, you might pay a premium for a small one-bedroom apartment, while in the suburbs, that same money could buy a three-bedroom house with a yard. 2. Remote work revolution. Another major factor is the shift to remote work. The COVID-19 pandemic forced many companies to rethink their office-based cultures, and today millions of Americans are working from home on a permanent or hybrid basis. This newfound freedom allows people to live further from their jobs. Suddenly, there's no need to pay high rents to be near the office. Suburbs, and even rural areas, have become attractive options as people no longer need to prioritize a short commute. 3. Quality of life. Living in the suburbs is often associated with a higher quality of life. For many, this means less noise, lower crime rates, and a closer-knit community. The suburbs are generally seen as safer and quieter than cities, and for those raising children, the suburbs often have better public schools, parks, and recreational facilities. The ability to walk or drive to nearby schools and have safe, clean spaces for kids to play is a major draw. 4. Safety concerns. In recent years, some large cities have seen increases in crime rates, homelessness, and public safety concerns, prompting people to seek more secure environments. Suburbs, with their reputation for safety and low crime rates, are naturally appealing to people looking for peace of mind. Whether it's the perception or the reality, many feel that the suburbs offer a safer place to raise families or simply enjoy a less stressful life. 5. Lifestyle preferences. Lifestyle changes have also played a big role in this movement. More Americans are looking for the kind of lifestyle that suburban living affords, one where they can enjoy outdoor activities, have more space to garden, or own a pet without worrying about cramped conditions. As people shift their focus toward family life or personal well-being, the lifestyle offered by suburban areas becomes more attractive. The impact of remote work on suburban growth. We cannot talk about the migration to suburbs without discussing the monumental impact remote work has had on housing decisions. The rise of remote work means that people are no longer tied to living near their jobs, and they can prioritize the type of environment they want to live in over proximity to their workplace. Before remote work was widespread, many Americans endured long commutes from suburban areas to city centers, balancing the desire for more space with the need to stay connected to work. Now, those same workers have the flexibility to move even farther out, or perhaps stay in the suburbs without worrying about the daily grind of commuting. Suburban real estate boom. As more people flock to the suburbs, real estate markets in these areas are seeing a boom. With increased demand, suburban home prices have risen significantly in many parts of the country. This has created a hot seller's market in numerous suburban neighborhoods, where homes are selling quickly, often above the asking price. 1. Demand for larger homes. With remote work comes the need for dedicated home offices, and families are seeking out larger homes that offer the flexibility to create separate workspaces. The pandemic also highlighted the need for outdoor space, making homes with backyards more desirable than ever. In fact, many homebuyers are prioritizing outdoor areas and larger properties as essential features when considering a move to the suburbs. Two, new construction trends. As demand for suburban housing grows, developers are ramping up construction of new homes in these areas. In the past, suburban growth was largely characterized by sprawling developments with single-family homes, but now, developers are building more diverse housing options, including townhouses and apartments, to cater to different types of buyers and renters. This new construction is creating more housing opportunities for young professionals, retirees, and families looking to escape the urban grind. The changing demographic of the suburbs. Traditionally, the suburbs were seen as the ideal place for families with children. But today, the demographic makeup of suburban areas is much more diverse. Young professionals, retirees, and single individuals are increasingly choosing suburban life over city living. This diversity is shaping the culture and amenities of suburban areas in new and exciting ways. 1. Young professionals and the suburban shift. In the past, young professionals flocked to cities for job opportunities and social life. However, with the rise of remote work and the increasing unaffordability of city life, more young professionals are making the move to the suburbs. They are drawn by the prospect of home ownership, something that is often out of reach in expensive urban centers. The suburban shift among this group is also changing the culture of these areas, bringing in new restaurants, entertainment, and activities that appeal to a younger demographic. 2. Retirees and downsizers. At the same time, retirees and older adults are also moving to the suburbs, drawn by the slower pace of life, safety, and lower cost of living compared to big cities. Some retirees are downsizing from large city homes or choosing to move closer to family members who have already made the suburban shift. Diverse communities. The face of the suburbs is becoming more diverse. Immigrant families, multi-generational households, and people from all walks of life are settling in suburban areas. This has led to a broader range of cultural offerings, including new types of cuisine, festivals, and community events, making suburban areas more vibrant than ever before. How the move impacts cities. As people leave major cities, the effects on urban areas are becoming noticeable. Many cities are grappling with a decline in population growth, which impacts everything from housing markets to local businesses. 1. Vacancy rates. Some cities are seeing higher vacancy rates in apartment buildings, as renters move out in favor of suburban or rural living. This could eventually lead to a drop in urban property values, as landlords and sellers try to attract new tenants or buyers by lowering prices. Shift in business landscape. With fewer people living in city centers, businesses that rely on foot traffic, such as restaurants, cafes, and retail shops, are seeing fewer customers. This is forcing some businesses to close or relocate to suburban areas where demand is growing. 3. Urban renewal efforts. In response to the suburban migration, some cities are investing in revitalization projects to make urban areas more attractive to residents. This includes improving public transportation. Takeaway. The trend of moving from cities to suburbs is not just a temporary phenomenon. It's a reflection of a lasting change in how Americans choose to live. The need for more space, affordability, and a better quality of life is driving this movement, reshaping both the housing market and the way communities are developed. As more people leave cities for suburban areas, we must consider how this shift will impact not only real estate, but also the broader economic and social landscape across the country. The migration from cities to suburbs is transforming the American dream of homeownership. With greater flexibility in how we work and live, the suburbs are offering new opportunities for people to create the lifestyle they desire. Whether you're contemplating a move or simply interested in the trends shaping our housing market, it's evident that this shift will have lasting effects on real estate and community life. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay informed on the latest real estate trends with Journey Realty Group.